Take two. Even math teachers make mistakes when doing math. It's just all right. So we got example 6.6. Okay, example 6.6. So here we have a partially factored polynomial. Okay, you're probably never going to see them like this, but this is simply to go over the process. Okay, I like to call it the final step or making the jump, I say. So we need to factor this. It's already, all the work's been done. Okay, we're just going over the finishing move. All right, so all you do is take your first term. So our first term here, 3y. Make a set of parentheses, write it down. So 3y, and now let's take this term, okay, this term that's being multiplied by our y plus 7, so it's a negative 4. So we go ahead, we minus 4. Now, you might say, okay, now do you just write y plus 7 and then y plus 7? Nope, just write it once. Just one time, okay? Boom, that's your answer. That is your answer, okay? It'll make more sense in the future what the heck we're doing. Okay? Now, let's do example 6.7 since that was a quick one, okay? So in example 6.7, we are actually going to do what is factoring by grouping is what we call it. Factoring by grouping. Okay, so we are trying to factor xy plus 3y plus 2x plus 6. And you might be saying right now, hold on now, hold on. Why the heck do we got two variables in here? Huh, why the heck? Bad jokes, bad jokes. All right, so don't panic. Do not panic. Let's look at these two terms. Let's look at these two terms. So xy and 3y, what do they have in common? They have a y in common. So go ahead, take that y, and just put it out front. Okay? So now what we're asking is what times y will give me xy? Well, x, won't it? Right? If I was to multiply those two, I'd get xy. Okay? You'll notice I'm sort of skipping that division step we did earlier, where I go through and divide each one of these. I'm skipping that. I'm just doing it in my head. That's the point. That's where we want to get to. So now I take 3y, but I say what times y will give me 3y? It's just 3. Okay? So I like to also call this, I pull the y out of both of these terms. I pull the y out of both of these terms. Okay? So over here, go ahead and pause, see if you can figure out what my greatest common factor of these two terms would be. Okay? If you said it's a 2, you'd be correct. And then we have left an x plus 3. Okay? And if these match, you know you're doing it right. Okay. So, last step. Last step is what we just learned up here. I take my y plus 2 and I multiply it by x plus 3. No biggie. That's your answer. Okay? On this one, if you want to check, you can. Okay? You can check. So let's check just to be sure. If you know how to do this, go ahead and exit out of the video. But if you don't, stick around. So we rewrite. So y plus 2, x plus 3. And now we're foiling. So y times x y times 3, so 3y. 2 times x plus 2x. 2 times 3 gives us plus 6. And you'll see they're the same. I just wrote this in the wrong order, but we know we're allowed to write things in any order when we're multiplying them. So these are equal, so we have verified our answer.